Welcome to the Coalition of Scrubs, and yes, that was all of our collective natural voices singing.
What's up, guys? Dan Kias, coming to the brand new video. This week, we have a new segment and a new video for you guys. So, to start off, this segment is called the What If series. This is where you guys have the option to ask us here over at Team Chaos Stream, what if certain cards came either off the ban list, were banned, and or other what if questions you guys might have that I could try to answer. Little disclaimer, I may not be able to answer the questions myself. I have been playing the game a decent amount of time, but I'm still not the best player, meta player, or anything like that. We here at Coalition of Scrubs, or at least, I'm part of the Coalition of Scrubs, therefore, I myself am a scrub. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent, sorry guys. Alright, so this week on our What If series, one of our lovely friends on Twitter asked, what if Norden came back to 1? So Elder Entity Norden was banned a long time ago. Sadly, I don't remember when. I didn't really do the research for it because I'm lazy. But anyways, Elder Entity Norden is a lovely card that, in its effect, text reads, when this card is special summoned, you can target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it. But its effects are negated, also banish it when this card leaves the field. So, Elder Entity Norden was cause of a whole bunch of loops, especially when he was on multiple copies with Daigusto Emerald, back in, peak Zodiac format. Like peak Draco, Zodiac, that kind of era format. Was a lovely, lovely time. But, this card is still generally busted. I'm not too sure if this card could actually come back to 1. I would personally say no, I don't think it could, just because of the amount of broken stuff that you can actually do with just a free graveyard revive, especially since it's not a hard once per turn. Like, if they made it this way, this card was a hard once per turn, then it would be perfectly fine. Or if they just banned instant fusion, I think this card could come back to 1. But enough of me rambling. Let's get on to my version of the deck profile that is going to showcase this particular, recipe in action. Then I'll try to narrate some replays for you. Sadly, I don't want to go up against actual players with this deck because they'll normally quit, or, there'll be a lack of, I guess you could say, generally information, because I'm playing different ban lists, all this extra stuff. I just don't feel like dealing with the drama of actual players. So I went up against the AIs for these particular duels. Let's go straight to the deck. I can tell you a little bit about the idea, what the deck can do, and then we'll narrate over the video. Alright guys, here we are at my actual What If Norden Came to 1 deck. Now I just wanted to test, in particular, the interactions between Norden and Cross Sheep. Now the way we are going to go about this is through the Orpheus Scorpio Blade, to summon Darlington Cobra and get instant fusion from the deck. I decided to make just a Megalith variant of the deck just because I love Megaliths personally and I think they're a funny interactive deck. They can play both on your turn and your opponent's turn very cleanly, very well. This deck makes some stupid plays. Let's start off with the profile, then I'll get into the replays. So to start off, we have 1 Block Dragon along with 2 Quick Draw Synchron to get into our Halka Fibrax plays. Block Dragon is to search all of our Megalith engine pieces, or whatever missing tuners we need for further Synchro plays or Halka Fibrax plays. 1 Gigantus, which you can search off the Block Dragon. He's just a level 4 body. 3 Orpheus Scorpio, he gets you one of 2 Darlington Cobra, and 3 Lone Fire Blossom to get your Orpheus Scorpio. So, Darlington Cobra will get you your instant fusion. So, we generally play 2 just in case we get hit by something like a Necroface and we end up with, one of the 2 banished or so on and so forth. Then I also play 1 Adamancipator Seeker and 1 Adamancipator Researcher. Both of these are for furthering your Halka Fibrax plays off of the Block Dragon search. And then 1 Spore, just to summon off of Lone Fire if you want to make the Halka Fibrax early. If you see Lone Fire and your Scorpio plays. But other than that, we run one Magician of Black Chaos Max. He's essentially a turn skip. He's essentially Calamities. When he slaps down, when he's ritual summoned, your opponent can activate monster effects for the rest of that turn. 2 Megalith Phaleg. She's just the OTK enabler for the deck. She adds a whole bunch of RNG to the deck and leads some extra BS. Then 1 Megalith Bethor, 2 Ophiel. She searches. He pops cards up to the number of ritual monsters in your graveyard. Also, you run 2 Megalith Haggith and 1 Megalith Osh. Megalith Osh allows you to get your Chaos Max out of the, just out of your hand and to proc it on your opponent's turn. Haggith is your main Megalith Searcher for your Megalith spells, such as Unformed and your Megalith Field spell. Excuse the door, that's my lovely fiance coming in and out of the room. To get the Golden Twat, which is in lore, the little fuzz ball. Anyway, it's a cat. Anyway, onward. 3 Megalith Full, 1 Instant Fusion, of course, to get your Norden. 3 extra Foolish Burial Goods to send your Held to search one of your other Megalith cards. 3 Tuning to get to your Quick Draw Synchron. 3 Preparation of Rites. 3 Called by the Grave, 3 Megalith Unformed, and 1 Megalith Portal. Then for your extra deck, you're in 1 Link Cross, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Helka Fibrax, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Dugaris, 1 Gallant Granite, 1 Number 68, 1 Marching Metal Marcher, 2 Herald of the Arclight, 1 Stardust Charge Warrior, 1 Animancipator Dragite, 1 Savage Dragon, and of course the 1 Norden. If I were to change anything out of this extra deck, it would probably be the 68. I would throw in like another Link monster such as Nightmare Unicorn to give yourself some RNG on your opponent's turn to make the access code. But anyway, let's get on to the replays, and I'll show you what kind of combos. Alright guys, here we are at the first replay up against the AI Cyverse. So to start off, let's get on to the plays. So we're going to start off with our Orpha Scorpio plays. We're going to normal summon the Orpha Scorpio, send the Spore, get the Darlington Cobra. Darlington Cobra will then get us the Instant Fusion, and then from there, you'll make your Cross Sheep. Then after that, you'll activate the Instant Fusion to get Norden. Norden will then bring back your Spore, or your Darlington Cobra. It doesn't really matter which order you do this in. If you had Lone Fire, it would. Then you'll make the Helka Fibrax, getting one of your Adamancipators from the deck. Normally you get the Seeker, so this way you don't have to worry about, you can just get it out of deck to make some stinky plays. Anyway, so after that, we go into Appaloosa just to set up the negates for the rest of the turn. Then we start making our Megalith plays. We bring back the Spore, go into Gallant Granite. Gallant Granite will then, I believe, get us the Block Dragon. Then from here, you activate the Unformed. We will send the Block Dragon to get the Haggith to search another Unformed. Then we will activate said Unformed to special summon another Full from the deck. Full will then get us back the Ophiel, which then will use the Adamancipator Seeker and the Stardust Charge Warrior to go into, the Adamancipator and the Haggith to go into Stardust Charge Warrior. Stardust Charge Warrior will then let us draw a card. We'll bring back the Block Dragon, and then use the Full to special summon Haggith. Haggith will then get us another Unformed, and we'll chain the Block Dragon. Block Dragon will get 3 searches, getting us another Adamancipator, Gigantus, and another Full. After that, we'll summon the Adamancipator, go into Borreload Savage Dragon to get a 3rd negate, and we will set up summon Gigantus. And after that, we make Dugaris. Excuse the person in the background. Again, sorry, I live in a very loud neighborhood. We will use this lovely 3rd Unformed to try to set up for our turn skip play. So here, generally what you would do, you don't normally want the Dugaris or the Gallant Granite on the field. You generally just kind of sit on whatever extra monsters. That's why I say this kind of, you want an extra Link monster, maybe something like a Nightmare Phoenix, or, just something to give you a little extra, either back row heat or disruption, Oh heck, even Nightmare, even Masquerade would work. But during this turn, we pretty much have the turn skip set up. So we have the Magician of Black Chaos to summon our opponent's turn using the Megalith Osh and the Full. Then we have the Boiled Savage to negate a spell trap, and the Appaloosa to stop 2 cards. So then we will let our opponents play. Well, before we can even think about activating this, we start going through our stuff. We essentially do the turn skip. Sadly, I messed up and chained in the wrong order. So we're going to treat the Galleon Granite for the Black Chaos, and my opponent's going to swing over the thing with Mirror Shield and pass. We're going to activate Dugaris to bring back the Norden. Norden's effect's going to activate, bring back the Full. Then we'll activate, then we'll special summon the Block Dragon. Link all 4 away to special summon Access Code Docker. Then from there on, we will bring back the Block Dragon, activate Access Code to pop his Mirror Shield, which they will put at the bottom of the deck, and then we'll swing for damage. So sadly we kind of messed up here, but we set a card as a bait out and we pass. Then activates MST, activates Reborn to bring back a card, normal summons, goes into a 19 beater, and swings over the Appaloosa. And back to us. So we just go straight to battle phase and swing over cards because we activate Dugaris, and that would be game. So, alright guys, here we are at the second and most likely final replay. Sorry, they're going first, I forgot. So he just summons Client, sets Recoded Alive, and Mirror Force, and then passes. So this time we're going second, just to show you what this deck can do to either OTK or end the duel going second. Pardon me. So this is kind of a brick, but we still have enough to set up for some plays. When we go second, we top deck the Lone Fire. We're going to start off normal summon Lone Fire, go into the Orpheus Scorpio plays, get the Darlington Cobra, discard 1 for the other. Now if your opponent had a Called by the Grave, this could be a large error, but you already have the instant fusion, so it doesn't really matter. Then we make the Cross Sheep like normal, activate the portal because it's fun. Then we use instant fusion to special summon Norden, Norden Chainlink 1, Cross Sheep Chainlink 2. Now this is where chaining the Cross Sheep and Norden very much comes into play, because if you bring back the Lone Fire with the Norden will negate its effects, and it won't allow you to bring up the Spore to go into your Halka Fibrax combos. So we'll bring back the Scorpio just to get a level 3 body. We'll go into Spore. Spore will then link into Halka Fibrax. Halka Fibrax gets us the Adamantipator, and we just start going through more plays. Here we get the Link Cross instead of going into Appaloosa. Then get 2 tokens, go through your Metal Marcher plays, and then we synchro summon the Metal Marcher and the token to go into Herald. Then after this we go into Galleon Granite, sending the Herald to search a Block Dragon. Herald then searches to get us the Chaos Max. Oh no, sorry, to get us the Haga. Then we activate Spore, bring himself back and make himself a level 4 by banishing the monster. Then we special summon Appaloosa to set up our negates. Summon our big boy Gigantus to go into Stardust Charge Warrior, and then to draw a card. Then after that we go into Block Dragon. We top deck the full extra foolish Burial. Then we decide to half our life points to send another Herald to get a search. We get Foul Egg. Then we use the Foul Egg to special summon the Hagath, then Hagath Chainlink 1, and then the Field Spell Chainlink 2 to get back said Foul Egg. And Hagath will get us the Unformed. We'll activate the Unformed, sending the Block Dragon to special summon another Hagath. Then Block Dragon Chainlink 1, Hagath Chainlink 2, and we just plus out the butt. So here's where we go into our Boiled Savage, and from there we Ritual Summon into the Full. Full gets us back the Hagath. We'll Ritual Summon into Ophiel, and Ophiel will get us another Foul Egg. Then we will Rituals, I believe from there we bring back the Block Dragon, we activate the Unformed, to remove said Block Dragon to make the Osh. Osh lets us draw, and we activate the Tuning, just to see what we can get for RNG. We summon the Foul Egg, double Foul Egg's attack, swing with our boy, he activates Mirror Force, negate, we negate it, swing for 4-2, and then swing for 8-6 for game. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the match, so let's start off. Now we're going back first again. We have Orifice Scorpio plays, so we're just going to get a couple ritual monsters just to bait out any hand traps that your opponent might have. So this is when we activate the Orifice Scorpio. Same plays that we do this time. I believe this is where we kind of mess up though. We forgot to make the Cross Sheep, but it's fine because we can actually proc all 4 of Cross Sheep's effect in this deck. So then we'll summon the Norden. Norden won't get its effect, but it's perfectly fine because we ritual summon the Haggoth using the Norden. Then we chainlink 1 Haggoth, chainlink 2 Cross Sheep, discard more ritual monsters, and then discard the Orifice Scorpio. Then we search the Unformed and keep going. Use Haggoth to get full, full gets back Haggoth, and then we use full to get rid of Haggoth again to get the Ophiel. That gets us another card. Then we go to do Garrus to bring back the Norden. Norden's effect activates, brings back the Ophiel. Then from there on we go into Galleon Granite. Galleon Granite switches the Block Dragon, so we can start using our Block Dragon combos. Then we go into Appaloosa to get our negates set up. Now, here's where we activate our Unformed and Block Dragon combo to get major pluses. So we will always chain the Block Dragon chainlink 1, so this way, at this point, if your opponent negates the Haggoth, it doesn't really quite matter, but it's better to have the negate set up and chainlink the right way. So here's where we kind of mess up. You normally want to go for another full instead of the Adamantipator Seeker, so this way you can have something to summon off Alcrofibrax, besides Spore. So then we'll just special summon it from hand, go through our Metal Marcher plays with Link Cross to get another Herald, bring back the Adamantipator, go into another Herald, and then we Unformed into another full, bring back the Block Dragon, make access code. Access code will gain 1000, we'll set up for the turn skip and pass. Sadly, our opponent normal summons, we chain the full to get the Ox. Ox effect will chain the Block Dragon, Ox effect will activate, drawing us 1, and then it'll search. He'll swing over the Ox, sadly, not allowing us to special summon the Black Chaos. Then he will compulse our access code. So we swing over because of Garrus' effect. Appaloosa main phase. Then main phase 2, we'll special summon the full chip, special summon. Bring back the Block Dragon, then we'll go into 68 to make a big beater. Locking out the graveyard for our opponent. Then we'll just pass. We'll activate Appaloosa to negate the Claudia. We'll swing over some cards, and then pass. Then back to us, we'll draw, top deck the Unformed, which we can't use because we're out of targets, activate 68 again, and then swing over all of his monsters, or at least what we can, and then pass. 68 will get slightly more big, and then he just kind of makes a Link monster, and passes. So at this point, we just swing in for game, having pretty much over exact damage. Alright guys, see you at the end. Alright guys, thanks for joining in. Please leave in the comments below what you think of this video, and maybe what if questions you have for me. I'm probably better off dealing with ban list related questions rather than, other Yu-Gi-Oh formats, but I can try to get them done. Anyway, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the Coalition of Scrubs. Thanks for tuning in.